this country, in order for us to grow, which is what I think a lot of people want, and some people don't want Trump prosecuted because they believe that it will further separate us. We cannot move forward unless we first deal with the problem. And dealing with the problem, depending on what the problem is, calls for consequences. If you are a leader, if you are a person that other people look up to, you have a responsibility to not only tell those people the truth, but when they do wrong shit, tell them they're doing wrong. That's how we learn.
Yes.
If you're not willing to do that, then being a leader is not for you. Step the fuck down. We don't need you. Things need to change. In order to do that, we have to do it together. We have to come to the truth. We have to admit that things are wrong in order to move forward. And people need to be prosecuted and held accountable for their actions. Then and only then do I think we can move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, buddy, I went on a bit of a rant, but
no,
I'm angry.
It needed to happen. You kept glitching out a little bit on the rant, though, and then you're suddenly perfect. So that's just a little odd to me. Anyways, I did read, somebody shared it on Facebook. In order to heal a wound, I want to heal my wounds, but sometimes you have to add disinfectant to it first, which was interesting because you can't just stitch together a wound that's got some bacteria. Gotta clean it up. Good rant.
It felt really good to get all that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it felt good to hear. You got away with words, and it needs to be said. So,
thanks, buddy.
With that being said, we want to go to our next segment of Feel Good News. I'm going to start it off because mine ties into what happened at the Capitol building. So, New Jersey Representative Andy Kim was seen at 1 a.m. in the Capitol building. He was on his hands and knees picking up debris and putting them in trash bags by himself. And he said, when you see something you love that's broken, you want to fix it. It's really beautiful. They all went back so that they can determine if Joe was going to be our next president. Mm-hmm. And he saw the state of the Capitol building, the building that he felt very close to and he was honored to be in. And so he got on his hands and knees and began picking up after the rioters and the terrorists. So I thought that was a really beautiful feel-good moment. The pictures are kind of eye-opening. I will put the article into the comments for you to read, but I think that's a good segment into our feel-good news section. When you see something that you love that's broken, you want to fix it. Let's try to fix this country.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. And there is lots of fixing that needs to be done. But before you can fix something, you got to admit that it's broken.
Yes. It's the first step.
It's the first fucking step.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So my story is a little bit different. I saw this feel-good story about this woman named Kristen Tapping. And I don't know why I love her last name, but I do know why, because I'm a Kurd. Never mind.
Oh dear. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. Anyways, she won the 2020 Design Innovation in Plastics Award in England. She's a third-year English design student, and she quite simply attached a 4-layer air purifier to a bicycle wheel, allowing bicyclists to clean the air population. Pollution? Why is that so hard?
I'm like, where are we trying to get at?
What's the goal? The cyclists to clean the air pollution in any city when they pedal. So this clever attachment makes any bicycle into an e-bike in seconds. So you put this, right? You put this little thing like on the front of your wheel and you start pedaling and you're automatically like purifying your environment, which I think is really, really cool.
I want one.
We should all get one. I should get a bike first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would definitely be the first step.
Oh my god. Yeah, do you remember the first time you learned how to ride a bike? Do you remember that? Do you have that memory?
Yeah, I remember like the events leading up to it. I don't remember pedaling by myself, but I know it happened. But yes, I do. My dad taught me how to ride bikes. My dad is one of my bestest friends in the whole world, but he loves biking. He's part of the Mountain Biking Association. Ever since we were kids, he would have like one of those things that you hook up to the back of the bike where if the kid can't bike that because they're too small, they go in it and they just ride along. And it's always been a thing in my family. That's how we bonded as a family, is that we'd ride bikes together. Like it's odd for most people, but for us it's normal. And yeah. If I get one of those for my dad and I, we'd have some cleaner air.
No, I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
My neighbor, Mr. What was his name? I don't remember his name. That's horrible. He taught me how to ride a bike.
That's cool.
That is cool.
You don't forget.
No, I was such a dick to that man, that beautiful, wonderful man. Like I had, those of you who remember, I think if you have like the same system now, you used to be able to change people's TVs with your remote, like from across the way.
Yes.
And I lived in a duplex.
No.
And I used to just, his room was parallel to mine on the second floor. So I would just change his TV for shits and giggles. And he came over one day and he was not happy. Not happy. But anyway, like he still taught me how to ride a bike. He was always so nice to me. And I was like such a jerk to him. So I hope he's alive because I'd like to apologize to him one day. He's a very, very nice man. Very nice man. But that's how I learned how to ride a bike.
That's sweet.
That is sweet. Yeah.
So T, what's happening next week?
Next week, we're going to start a whole new segment called Community Conversations.
Community Conversations. And who are we going to have?
We're going to have Natalia F. And I will tell you what her last name is when she gets here because I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah, when we can figure it out.
Yeah. So she is starting a Latino business network, and she wants to come on Coffee with Tea to talk about it. Mm-hmm. And we would love to have her. She's doing great things in the community. I know Natalia through Rotary. We are in the same Rotary club. That's right. Black people in Rotary, baby. It used to be an all boys white club, and we changed that shit.
Heck yeah.
Putting that out there. Rotary is super awesome. So if you have like a Rotary near you, especially if you're a person of color, go get on that. It looks amazing on whatever resume you're trying to put forward.
Good to know.
Word. Natalia is amazing. She's a really wonderful woman. She's also on the I wish Tara was here.
She is.
Oh, she is? Okay. Yeah. Tara, she's on the Women's International, the Women's. Okay, so there's another committee. And
yes.
Like
Hold on. I might be able to figure out the name of it.
Okay. It has the word woman in it.
Yes, it does.
And
is it the Cape and Islands Commission on the Status of Women?
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
I saw it circulating.
Where? ESPN, buddy. Yeah. You're right here.
I got
you. Yeah. She's on that committee.
Very cool.
That took a long time just to tell you that she was on a committee, but we got it done. That's all that matters. And she's trying to do big things in her community, and we would like to highlight that.
Yes. Right. So Community Conversations is a new segment, and we want to hear from people in our community. So for T, that would be Columbus, Georgia. And for me, I would do the Cape because Dennis is really small. So let's try to do the Cape. And if you have something you want us to know about or you want the world to know about that's happening here in our community, just DM T or I, and we will put you on the show. We want to have a conversation with our community, and that's the premise of community conversations. So please feel free to message us, and we'll have you on. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I think that encompasses. This was a long episode. Thank you for sticking with us.
Oh, yesterday was Mary J. Blige's birthday.
Oh, yes. It should have been an international holiday.
I love you so much, Mary. I'm a huge Mary J. Blige fan. Where would I be without Reminisce? Without What's the 411? You know I'd be in prison, okay? Mary J. Blige has got me through so many heartbreaks. Like, you know what? I don't even need to be going out there. I'm going to stay my ass right here. I'm going to listen to this song, and I'm going to get through this, me and Mary together. Mary saved my life. So, and save
Yay, Mary.
Yay, Mary.
Happy birthday.
All right. We good?
We're good. I think we've covered everything. Thanks for sticking with our longer episode today. Some days we try to keep it to the 20-minute mark because that's supposed to be close to what attention span is, but we appreciate you guys sticking in till the end.
Thank you.
We love you.
We love you guys. Thank you. Don't forget, next week we have a guest for Community Conversations and a whole new segment. And we have a bunch of new, well, not new, but we have a new holiday of the day. Hi, Kathy. I love you. Kathy's my favorite. She's like my mentor. Sorry.
Oh, and we're having a little trouble with our podcast, so just stay tuned. We're changing podcast platforms. We'll have more information for you by mid to end this week.
Faux show. We'll talk about that in the post, but that is it for us. Twizzle is the shit, and I love you.
You are too.
Stop.
You stop.
You stop. All right, folks. Remember, hurt people. So keep an eye on your pain. Stay safe. Godspeed. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye, guys.